Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for coming over today. I'm doing a little trimming on some harvested flowers from a magazine that I've been working in. I'm going to do some glue booking today. These random scrappy pieces here that were getting pushed underneath my little glass mat, so I want to use those today. I thought it would be fun to share and bring you along. No plan. I'm flipping to the pages and going to glue down some items. And that's my crafty, for no reason plan today. I'm using a little piece of painty paper to glue this on. So these were things that I think I was using in a different, and I'm taking for my basket for different, could have been hillside heart prompts or different things that I was using. This is where nothing matches. It could end up matching. It could end up telling a story. It's for pure pleasure, for fun. Welcome to everyone who's new. Thank you for your lovely messages, your comments, kindness. It really inspires and encourages me. And I'm just very grateful to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. And this was something that I had cut out a little corner. I'll put it on. These fun magazine images and words. Oh, I thought it would be a good time to use them today. Crafting memories. Well, I think I'll just put that right on here. Does this one have to go here? Oh, I know what I want to do. I could use this at the top. Looking in. Oh, I think I'll use some of this. No, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, I know I have another idea for that. You can change your mind anytime. I'll just tear a piece off the bottom. This is a very random gluing together some pages. I do that, I will start flipping around and then realize that these two pages need to be glued together. And there will be more than enough to decorate. I'm going to leave this one the way it is for now, and I'm going to, that's what I wanted to do. When I was looking at these found images, I was thinking that I could use them in some grid journaling. There it is. I was going to use these for torn papers, and I was going to do some grid journaling, so that's what I was keeping this for. And this is the way I do it. I haven't researched grid journaling. I know I've watched a few people do it, and so I think we can interpret things the way we want. There's 4 very uneven pieces of paper, I think you could do more if you wanted to. And then the idea is to take, and you can take them randomly so that they don't match. These do happen to have red. I'm going to use some of that. I will use some of the ribbon, and then I could tear some of this apart. I'll just dig into my basket of goodies, see if there's anything in there that I could use. I'm just going to start on. There's only 3 of this. Trim it so that I have 4. So maybe that's what I'll do here. Just putting it on here. It could go over the piece that you've established to do your journaling in, your grid art in it. You could go over, you could stay within the perimeter. And the idea for me is to not put them all in the same corner. I'm going to spread them apart. When I was flipping through here the other evening, I said, oh yes, I want to do that. And choose a corner where there's a little more space. You could do it so that it's geometric. Torn. These happen to be cut out. This one here will probably be, I'm going to tear this one. Put that down here. And I'm going to combine, I don't know if I'm going to paint on here. I might end up doing some marker. This one fits really nice here. Now I do have all these empty spaces. Don't know what's going to happen. So I've got 2 on there. I need 2 more. This has a bit of red. Use that one. I think I'll put that one over here. I'm going to overlap a little bit. It's not a precise thing. It's a fun flowing way to art. I like that the pieces can be all different, but there's a lot of similarities. I'm going to put this one over here, and these are going the same way. They don't have to. This one, I'm just letting it organically take shape, do its thing. Oh, and I'm going to do this one on the edge, using up the whole piece. This is all I have left from this sticker pack from the dollar store many years ago. I don't know why I say that. I guess I'm happy that they're going to be used. There's 4 of them. There's 4 squares. I'm going to use those. Here's a tiny piece of stamped on. This was a return label. It's a sticker. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to cut it like that. Probably overlap a bit. Have you tried grid journaling? I highly recommend it. It's really fun. Another awesome way to use your leftovers, your scraps. I'm going to put it up here. And then I have the long piece. This little pink left over. I'm just changing back and forth from the glue, whatever's closest and handy at the time. No rhyme, no reason. I think I'll do this one here. And it's like any collage, you can overlap. It's all background. And I do think I have a color scheme going on. Pinks and reds. Just going to take a quick look here to see what... I have some papers that I had printed out in my file. I have this page with some more florals on it. Just found this in my basket. I'm going to trim around here and I will cut it into 4. This page is getting pretty gluey. And afterwards, I will see if there's room or, well, there's always room for words. This is a bit large. Okay, I'm going to fold this over. An experiment. Overlap a little bit here. This is my last bright pink piece to glue. And I'm going to break it up now because it's too big. And I'll do a little patchwork. Oh, I love no rules. I have this piece of cardstock. Yes, I think I will use this one. Two. I mean, this does look like a masterboard page, and I think that's what this amounts to. It is a fun way to make something a little different. And I'm going to do some punched out circles. I'll punch out a few, and I would love to get some of the color in here. And I'll check the other side. There is some of the beautiful color on this side too. I could use that. As I was putting this in the basket, I turned it around and I noticed that the hole that I made from the other side, this to me looks like a birdhouse. I'm going to cut it and save that. You are never going to run out of paper because there are so many things you can do with your scraps. And now I'm going to fill in some gaps. No rhyme, no reason. Some of these are yellow. I will use them. This is so fun. I like to put them and connect the corners of different, like the intersection. I'm just checking to see that I do have the correct side. It doesn't matter if you don't. I know I chose the reds. I don't know what this is going to look like. Well, it always ends up being something I enjoy. This is very similar here. Something's going to have to get outlined. For me, I'm really looking forward to putting these on. This big one. A little extra glue. All different directions. Up. I need one to come down. I'm going to put the rest of this painty paper on the opposite side of the page, since it already has glue all over the back, and I want to finish using it. I'm laying it down. Leftovers. This could be a disaster. I'm using this color marker, my acrylic marker. It's a dark green. I want to fill in the white areas, and then I'll look and see with the circles. I probably will go and do some white outlining, but I don't know yet. very disconnected, and I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to make a big mess here. This is how I do it. This is how it's fun. Now that I'm doing this, I'm put white paint all over these circles. I already tried with the white with the paint pen, but I didn't like the way that looked. So that's what I'll do. I'll do some circles right outside of the perimeter, even on the magazine. Oh. Messy art, love it. Not how I thought it was going to be, but a lot more fun because I'm dipping my finger in the paint. There are some areas here that I'm going to be I'm going to do some journaling on this page, adding some words on some of the blank spots. My last little block here will be kind of encompassing all of this. I wrote down, don't ever give up. I'm free to be, and then over here I'm going to put all I want. Today's fun session in the glue book of spontaneity, I took some of my first little scraps and added them to this page. Not finished with that one. I remembered that I had my 4 blank torn up papers and did some collaging, grid journaling it started out to be. Added a lot of my odds and ends. Finished off with some paint swirling. Places here on the page to write some words. Don't ever give up. I'm free to be all I want. Not knowing where this would go. It was a fun session. I'm glad I kept going. And I think that is the key here. It shows that we're just using what we have, going with the flow, not structured, with no plan, not a story. And you can keep layering, you keep going until you like the finished product. So glad you're here with me today. I hope you have some time to do some art in your book of choice. Be spontaneous, experiment, get messy. There are no mistakes. I hope everyone has a great day, great week ahead. Always be adventurous and stay fresh. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.